different times where it was just like somebody just reminded me or somebody telling me. It was like I felt like it was just God doing this, you know. And so, going back to when I was living in Miami with my boy, you know, there was one day I remember like daytime clear, right? I was just sitting outside the porch, and I'm just there, and I'm depressed, and I'm like, something just grabbed me. It's just like it was just like, and I got up and I started walking to the nearest church. And when I got there, I was looking for somebody just to talk to, because I was empty, man. You know, I was empty. I felt lonely. I felt like I had no purpose, and I needed purpose. You know, I wanted to find what I'm here for. And so I went to the church, and I'm walking inside. There's nobody there. It's like a Tuesday or something, right? And it was a Catholic church too. But I just knew that I needed to find God. And there was nobody, so I was kind of down. And then outside of the church, there's this big cross. It's just huge, massive cross. And then I just look at it, and I'm looking and talking, God, please help me, man. I need help. I need to change my life. And I start bawling. You know, I'm just there, like, face to the floor, just before God, like, I need change. I need help, man. I need to do something. I can't live like this. And prior to this, I had, like I said, I had never heard anybody preaching or read the Bible, or I hadn't been to a service. But I just felt like that. When I got up from that chair and I went to look for God, it was just like God pulling me, you know. And every other time, it was just like people reminded me, like, yo, look for God, look for God. It was just God knocking, you know. He was just doing this. And from that moment, I went to New York. That's when I moved back to New York, because they called me and told my brother was locked up, and my friend lost a baby. And so I went to New York. And then I ended up working at that barbershop with the owner that happened to be a Christian. He took me to church, you know. So it was just, when I look back now, at the moment you don't, like, it doesn't make sense, you know, like, you just, like, things that happen, you overlook them. But the fact that I remember these specific moments lets me know that it was God. Because to be honest with you, the majority of my past is a blur, you know. All the fun times that I had, all the crazy times that I had, all that, you know, getting high, or all these events that took place in my life are blurs to me, you know. Like, I have to think really hard, or somebody has to remind me, you remember that one time we did, like, oh yeah, you know. Aside from that, they're all blurs. But these specific points in my life, you know, like somebody telling me this, the exact thing that they told me, or seeing this person at Wendy's and they tell me this, or me just being able to, like, walk to the church and just bawl before God and say, look, God, I need help, you know. Those, they're so clear in my mind and in my memory. So I know that they were God, and that He put me with the right people at the right place at the right time. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So I see God's hand all over it, man.